Welcome to the UMTV studios. I'm Rebecca Fernandez and I will be your host for today's show. Thanks for joining us. We're so excited on our first show of UMTV Pulse this year. We have a performer from the Frost School of Music, the winner of the Ignite Cultural Pageant, and Miami's own Fast and the Furious. Our reporters have their fingers on the pulse of entertainment news at the University of Miami, and it starts right now. On September 20th, the University of Miami Chinese Student and Scholars Association hosted a modeling competition in Guzman Hall. The event celebrated Chinese culture and gave students the opportunity to strut their stuff. 22 gorgeous ladies from FIU, and FAU were mentored and accompanied throughout the process by Miss Universe China 2014 herself. Our very own executive producer, Carmen Wilson, won the modeling competition and is stepping out behind the scenes to tell us a little bit about it. Hi, Carmen. Welcome outside on the show. Thanks for coming.
Beautiful.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about the competition.
All right. Well, this competition / cultural pageant was started by a woman who graduated from and she really wants to try and highlight Chinese culture here at And
how long was the competition process?
You know, it was about 2 weeks long, starting with auditions and then going to online voting. Based on online voting, 10 girls were picked for a video shoot and photo shoot in Fisher Island with Miss China Yan Liang, or Karen, as she likes to be called, which is easier. And we had a really, really great time. And then the live event, which determined the winner.
That's amazing. And how many girls were at the final competition? 10?
22, but the top 10 did have the competitive edge of having more online votes.
Great.
Yeah.
So now we're actually going to see the video of the competition where you're going to see Carmen as the star who ends up winning. Let's take a look.
Lights, camera, fashion. Models from the University of Miami and Florida International University get ready for a big night, the Ignite Cultural Fashion Show. The Chinese Students and Scholars Association put on the event, and they say the event is more than just a fashion show.
The purpose of this event is trying to bring different culture together, bond Chinese students and the American students together.
And the models are diverse themselves.
I'm from the Dominican Republic.
I'm from Miami, but my family's from Brazil.
I speak 4 languages, English, Arabic, Spanish, and French.
Miss Universe China 2014 Yan Liang Hu helped the models tune their skills for the big night.
All the girls learn so fast. They're really smart and they're beautiful. When I taught them something and they just do perfect.
After weeks of training, they're ready to strut their stuff. Each model hit the runway wearing an evening gown, a swimsuit, and a traditional Chinese chi pao. Voting took place online and at the pageant. And the winner is... Albuquerque native Carmen Wilson won a modeling contract and money that she plans to use on travel.
Traveling is my favorite hobby, even though it's an expensive one. And I love exploring new cultures, so this is definitely going to give me the opportunity to continue doing that.
This was the inaugural Ignite Fashion Show, and organizers hope to make it a tradition to celebrate the beauty of diversity in South Florida year after year. For UMTV, I'm Jenna Johnson.
Coming up, we have reporter Sophie Barros in the studio to discuss her experiences at Fast Lane Friday at the Homestead Miami Speedway. This event provides a safe and legal alternative to illegal street racing as a legal drag racing event open to all car enthusiasts 18 and over. Thank you, Sophie, for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
So tell me a little bit about this. I live in Miami. I've never heard of this. Yeah. So what does it entail?
Okay, so one Friday a month, the Miami Homestead Speedway opens its doors to car enthusiasts, and people can actually drag race their own cars for $20. And as long as they have valid driver's license and their car is all good to go, they can actually drag race, you know, in the same track where the NASCAR championship happens, which is great.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Were there a lot of people there?
Yeah, so the event usually attracts about 300 racers and about 1,000 spectators. So a lot of people go, and I was surprised to see that it was a very family-friendly event. So you would see children running around. You
So
would
it wasn't
see
dangerous
No,
at
no,
all?
not at all. You had Homestead police and the fire department right there in case anything happened.
So now we're actually going to see videos from the Fast Lane Friday. So let's take a look.
This may look like a scene straight out of a Fast and Furious movie, but it is actually just a few miles south of Miami, in the Miami Homestead Speedway. Screeching cars, clouds of smoke, and the smell of rubber against cement are all a part of the Speedway's monthly Fast Lane Fridays. The event consists of legal drag races between drivers of all ages and cars of all makes and models.
I'm a graduated mechanic myself. He's a 40-year mechanic, retired. So it's in the bloodstream, you know, it's a lifestyle.
The event has been happening for about 5 years and attracts hundreds of racers and spectators every month.
There's an adrenaline rush that people get just going down the drag strip as fast as they can, 1/8 of a mile. And to be able to do it on the same track where NASCAR holds its championship race is just, it's palpable. You can feel the energy, the excitement.
Attendees explained that Fast Lane Fridays are a great way to spend time with the family and something exciting to do in the Homestead area.
We love coming out here. We get together with our friends, family, we bring the kids out.
You go to Knott's Berry Farm, you go to all these like nice little farm things, and it's cute, but it's like fun, it's rough.
From first-timers to veterans of racing, Fast Lane Friday is the hangout place of choice for South Florida car lovers.
If you love cars, this is the place to come and meet other car enthusiasts. If you want to see fast cars, this is the place to come. It's just a nice experience to have all around that you never know if you love cars or not until you come here.
For more information about future Fast Lane Fridays and other of the Speedway's events, visit www.miamihomesteadspeedway.com. For UMTV, I am Sophie Barros.
When we return, a student from the Frost School of Music will be performing live in our studio. And Connor gives us all the inside scoop. You won't want to miss it.
Listen now, can you hear the bluebirds? Oh, look up now, can you feel the sun? Can you feel the sun?
I'm Connor Whittum, and I'm thrilled to be one of your new hosts of Pulse. I'm going to bring you the latest trends that are happening in the entertainment world, whether that be right here on campus or across the nation. Today, I'm so excited to be joined in studio by Frost School of Music student and musician Eitan Snyder. Eitan is here to tell us about some of the things that are going on in his life as well as at the Frost School of Music. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me. This is so exciting.
I know it's our my
show.
first interview and his first time being interviewed. So we're both new at this.
Really new here.
Exactly right. So let's get started. So you were supposed to have a concert yesterday out on the patio called Patio Jams. We had thunderstorms here. Surprise, surprise. And it got canceled. So what were your plans for that?
Yeah, so Patio Jams is a program run through Hurricane Productions. They do a concert every Thursday on the UC patio, and I was supposed to have that. And it was going to be a really cool show with lots of guest artists, lots of friends of mine who were going to come on and sing their songs and sing covers, and it was going to be amazing. And it got rained out. So we're rescheduling it, so it's going to be sometime next semester, probably by the end of next semester. So I have a lot of time to really revamp it and make it bigger and better than ever.
Make sure it's perfect. Yeah, so let us know when that's going to be happening.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
So you also have another concert coming up at the Veranda on the
do.
27th of October, which is in about 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So what are your plans for that?
Yeah, so the Veranda is a really awesome performance space. It's on the second floor of the new Frost Studios. It's an outdoor space, and it's a really cool sort of acoustic coffee house kind of setting. People bring blankets, there's popcorn, and it's just a nice, like, cool environment. So I think my plan is to really strip down what I had planned for the patio jam and really make it a much more intimate experience.
A relaxed atmosphere.
Oh, totally, yeah.
That's awesome, yeah. So you're such a busy person. I mean, you're known here on campus. You balance, you know, being a musician and songwriting as well as classes and all the extracurricular activities that you're in. How do you do it all?
The honest answer is I don't. But I guess the best way to say it is I'm the kind of person who when I have less time to do things, I'm more productive with that time. Like if I have 5 hours to do something, I'm going to procrastinate. I'm going to just, you know, watch YouTube videos, you know, do that, all that stuff. So I think I'm better.
As we all do.
Yeah, of course. So I just like, whenever I have less time, I feel more motivated to do it. And just give myself breaks every now and again. Just go for a walk, go to a football game, you know, whatever it is.
Be social, we all need that.
Yeah,
exactly.
of course.
So the song you're going to perform for us today, we have a special treat. He's here to perform a song. It's called Move On.
Yeah.
Where did the inspiration for that come from?
It was interesting. I actually came up with that song. I just came up with 4 lines out of the blue, just kind of had it. It was actually off of Jordan Sparks' song. We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I actually tried to build the song around that, and I ended up taking those 4 lines out of the song. But it's just kind of a standard, like it's a cool breakup anthem of sorts.
Yeah.
Just about like how it feels to feel completely free of whatever chains you have and just sort of moving forward.
Awesome. So much talent, so much talent. And he's here in our studio today to perform. He has a performance at the Veranda on October 27th, and he's here in our studio now. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Eitan Snyder performing his original piece, Move On.
It's strange and it's unnerving the way I'm feeling now. It's almost like the pain has disappeared somehow. This is not the first goodbye I've ever said to you, but the words I'm saying finally ring true. And I've been looking for a reason why I don't need you as much this time. My heart is finally healed, 'cause this is how it feels to move on. I guess I just got used to the way that things have been, the new normal that you're not in. But this time is different now, I'm somebody new. I'm someone who doesn't need you. And I've been looking for a reason why I don't need you as much this time. My heart is finally healed, 'cause this is how it feels to move on. In the morning I wake up and I won't miss you at all. You won't cross my mind, no, not one time. And I've been looking for a reason why I don't need you as much this time. And I've been wondering what I would say if you came back and asked me to stay. I tell you that we're through, that I'm sorry, but it's true, that it's time for you to move on. Move on. Move on.
That was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming. That was his original piece, Move On, and you can check him out on social media. He has Twitter and Facebook. Thank you for tuning in to UMTV Pulse. I'm Connor Whittum. Be sure to check us out on social media platforms. You can like Pulse on Facebook and also follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Have a good one.